Welcome to this first play, blind play of Tyrion Cuthbert, Attorney of the Arcane. Grab a cup of tea and a cupcake, get seated, and we'll get started. Before we begin, please take note this is a baby-friendly stream. What that really means is I have a baby in the background. So I may need to take short baby breaks to take care of her. I normally only stream when she's been put down for the night, but babies do what babies do, and we're not always going to be so lucky. So, just give me a moment while I check on whether the audio is alright. I need to do this on multiple devices. I normally have a mod on with me, but not today, so there might be just a little bit of a feedback loop while I do this, so please bear with me, yeah? Hold on a second. Testing. Awesome. That sounds great. Well, let's get started. I'm really excited for this game. Text speed. We'll keep it at normal, just so everyone can keep up with what's happening. Screen mode. I'll do it when... Oh, even the window's not so great. Will it still work if I do this? Delicious. Alright. This is beginning to get interesting. Okay, everybody. We're ready to go. Let's get started. New game, here we come. Oh gosh. They let me go all the way to the end? Well, I suppose we could start with the first one. The fields of battle are filled with suffering and despair. On them are a clash of souls, brought to conflict by the corrupt powers that rule over them. Riss Rudolph, occupation servant, age 34, arcane art none. I was transporting a client in my carriage that evening. It's hard to give a voice without knowing what the face looks like. And we were driving by the McCoy Tavern when we heard a disturbance. Oh, he looks proper. I was worried that something was amiss, so I walked into the building to see what the commotion was. There, I saw the defendant. She was lit by the blue glow of the dining room lights. Wow, you're a servant, but you describe things like you're a character in a novel? I'm here for it. She was stabbing the victim with her magical sword. So, for anyone who's not familiar with this, I've been following it since since the devs announced it what feels like ages ago. I'm really looking forward to this because I'm a great fan of the Ace Attorney series. And this is, I guess, supposed to be like Ace Attorney, but in an arcane magical background. Wow, cannot English. So yeah, let's see how this plays out.
Objection!
Oh Jesus, that's loud. Oh, that's obvious. That's obviously Ace Attorney inspired. I love it. Mr. Rudolph, you testified that you saw my client murdering the victim. Tyrion Cuthbert, star of our show, occupation defense attorney, age 20, arcane art none. And you supposedly saw her casting magic while doing so? Yes, I could never forget such a grisly sight. Oh my goodness, I've just realized that when I changed the, I think when I changed the window setting, it may have made it so that you guys can't see. If that's what happened, we'll just restart. Oh no, it's happened. But it's just a bit stretched, it feels. It feels stretched. Maybe I'll restore the window. Oh, I can't do it halfway. Oh, right click is to get rid of that. Okay, interesting. What are some typical buttons for settings? Oh, I found the text long button. That is loud. I need to turn the SFX down. Options, guys, give me options. I'm just spamming the keyboard at this point. Options. None of these. Oh, how so? I think I found the auto button because your entire testimony was a complete lie. Oh, that's loud. Objection. Are you accusing the witness of perjury? Such accusations can't be made lightly, Mr. Cuthbert. Age 18, goddamn. She's young. My accusation is far from baseless, Steelwind. Think about the state of the crime scene at the time of the murder. The witness couldn't have seen anything, much less a homicide. Oh wow. Huh? What's this? He knows something. Is that fear? Okay, happiness, sadness, anger, and I guess fear. But on this battlefield, there are still a few people who carry the ideals of justice within their hearts. Oh god, I forgot that, I forgot that this was a recap of a sort. But you have to wonder sometimes, are these ideals truly just? Or are they simply lies fed to us by our elders? Damn it. Oh wow. Is that a sword? Is that a gunblade? It looks like a gunblade. Also, that's a hefty bottle of beer. God, I could go for a bottle of beer right now. Flintheart, you fool! Oh, that wasn't the right voice for this character. Why couldn't you have just listened to me? Rudolph, I require your assistance. Yes, sir. By the scaled lord, what did you... You killed him! Oh. Alert the town guard. Tell them that you saw his daughter fleeing the scene. I'm sure their neighbors heard them arguing with each other. You crook! They'll suspect her immediately. At once, sir. Episode 1. The Cold-Hearted Aristocrat. Oh my gosh. Oh, is that the options button? Oh my good lord. Okay. Let's take it back to full screen. I wonder if that changes anything for you guys. Probably not. But let's... Okay, it doesn't, so let's take it down. But let's move the master volume down a little bit. SFX volume about 80%. Because that table bang was... Whew. What's all this then? Oh, I can save. Oh, save. Yes. Oh, that's a beautiful... Thanks. Earlier that day. Ugh. You feel yourself slowly succumbing to an unbearable pain. You don't think you'll be able to survive this much longer. Hello. Are you sure you're okay, Cuthbert? I'm going to give her an English accent. That's what it is now. Ruby Tamura. Occupation attorney. Age 40. 40? Yes, 46. Arcane none. You look like you're about to pass out. Name, Ruby Tamura. Occupation attorney. Don't worry about me, Miss Tamura. I'm fine. You've been riding in this carriage for days. You are definitely not fine. With each bump in the road, you feel yourself becoming more and more nauseous. It's taking every ounce of willpower just to hold down your lunch. I'm perfectly fine. If you say so. You feel the carriage drive over a large bump in the road. You can feel and hear your stomach retching in protest. That stew you ate for lunch doesn't taste nearly as good the second time. On second thought. Oh, that's better. I'm glad they spared us the retching. You take a deep breath of fresh air. Yeah, that does look like the fresh air will be good for you. It's the first breath you've taken today that hasn't threatened to come back out, Lamau. Sorry about this. I didn't expect the roads in this town to be this uneven. I suppose they don't get a lot of traffic here. You've been on the road with your mentor for days. Together, you've been searching for a man named Flintheart McCoy. Supposedly, he's been a voice of dissidence against King Olivia for the last few decades. The last few decades? Good lord. How shitty is this king? You have no idea what kind of business Miss Tamora would have with him. But you know better than to ask questions. Hello, travelers. Welcome to Corn Haven. His name is Merchant. Occupation? Question mark. Age? Arcane art? A local merchant steps out from one of the nearby shops. He has a wide smile on his face, and he approaches your carriage with the enthusiasm of a starving vulture. Oh lord. Yeah, I get the feeling not many customers come by here. Would a pair of dignified individuals such as yourselves care for a refreshing drink? What is this interface that keeps popping up? Are they showing me his true thoughts? Like, those clothes, they must be from the city. He certainly has a friendly expression, but his thoughts seem very analytical. Well, I don't need a drink, but Miss Tamora glances at you, and your stomach rumbles in agreement. Ah, of course, I have just the thing for an upset stomach. With a carriage like that, I bet I could please them for a lot. I wonder if we have this superpower to, like, read the truth behind people's words. His thoughts and emotions are laid bare through your eye of Horus. There we go, we have an ability like this. You would think that in a world where magic exists, people would be a bit more careful, but maybe what we have is rare. A rare skill. But the merchant's expression doesn't betray a hint of what he's truly thinking. You wonder if his false smile could be any bigger. Smile? Smile! At this rate, he might dislocate his jaw. Oof. How about 2 flasks of apple juice for 50 silver pieces? Jesus. 50 You may find the price daunting, but this is organic, freshly made apple juice. It's store-bought juice, but I bet they can't tell the difference. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot an empty bottle of store-bought apple juice. Wow. I mean, selling us actual goods is one thing, but trying to fleece us? Goddamn, son. It's resting on a table inside the merchant's shop. This is not how you get repeat business. Clue. Store-bought apple juice. The Cornhaven merchant has a bottle of... I nearly said a store of bottle-bought apple juice. It's resting on a table inside his shop. It's suspiciously empty. Tyrion will make mental notes of notable clues he sees in the world. These notes are instrumental to solving mysteries and progressing through the game. You can check these notes at any time by opening the toolbar in the top left. Trust me, it's worth the extra gold. Normally the price wouldn't matter that much to you, but you don't appreciate being treated like an easy mob. Oh, wow. Damn, did you see his eyes though? I love those eyes. What? Arguments. You've started an argument with another character. During an argument, your opponent will make claims that you need to respond to. Responding correctly will lower your opponent's confidence. Responding incorrectly will lower your confidence. And if you run out of confidence, you lose the argument. I think you need to elaborate. You said that this apple juice is organic, but where is it made? It's produced by the hard-working people of this town, of course. I only trade organic products. In a small town like ours, we only deal with locally sourced products. For certain claims, you'll need to present a piece of evidence to refute that claim. To proceed, present a piece of evidence. Oh, we're in tutorial. Alright. This is the only one. You say that, but I can see an empty bottle of store-bought juice inside your shop. Why would you have something like that if you only deal with organic products? Oh, how did that get there? Make no mistake, I only have that because I want to see how my products compare to that of the city. I like that excuse. Also, I did not notice that there were health bars up here. That's really cool. And let me tell you, that mass-produced slop doesn't even compare to my product. What an obvious lie. Wow. This juice is worth far more than what I'm offering. Honestly, I'm offering you a very good deal here. Interpreting during arguments. For certain claims, you'll need to look at your opponent's thoughts and emotions. Choose the correct response depending on the information screen. Logic. Choose this option if your opponent's thoughts contradict something in your notes. Intuition. Choose this option if your opponent's thought contradicts their claim. Empathy. Choose this option if your opponent's emotions contradicts their claim. I really like this. Like, wow. Okay. Logic if notes, intuition if thought. Empathy of emotions. This is emotions? Use this against claims. Oh, I'm glad they do that. Against that contradict thoughts seen through the eye. Oh, so this is what he said. And this is what he thinks. And this is how he feels. So he feels nothing at the moment. So this is what we're going, I guess. Sir, full stop. It is obvious those flasks are only worth 5 silver pieces? Yeah, SP. Well, how did you... Well, it's clear you're a very shrewd man. Right. Argument 1. Yeah, you weren't much to speak of, my friend. So thirsty. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a child watching you from afar. Her eyes are fixed on the flasks of apple juice. How about 20 silver pieces for 3 flasks? Wow, we do know how to haggle. Oh, of course, sir. Yeah, he's made a bargain if they were 5 pence each. Not a bargain, he's made some profit if they're 5 pence each. This is a beautiful screen, and I'm going to leave you guys for just 2 minutes because baby's crying. 1 sec. And we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at this beautiful piece of art while I was busy. The Kingdom of Wyverngard? Wyverngard. Because wyverns, right? Established around 2,000 years ago by the 7 High Archmages. I love that. Tasty, delicious. It's currently ruled by King Olivier de Wyverngard and the mages of his nobility. The nobility will tell you that our marvelous kingdom is a land of prosperity and happiness. A land where its people share the wealth and succor provided by the kingdom's magic. I haven't drank anything like this in years. Child, thank you! The child's passing thoughts tell you exactly how much succor the kingdom is sharing. I didn't know you had such an eye for rural economics. Well, I suppose I just have a good intuition for this sort of thing. Or did you use another kind of eye? You avoid meeting her calm yet piercing gaze. Don't get me wrong, your so-called Eye of Horus is an amazing gift. You should take every opportunity to hone it. It's interesting because when we speak, it says we have no arcane arts, but we have this ability called Eye of Horus, so I wonder what the distinction is. But try to be more subtle next time. If I can see through you, others will be able to as well. Right. Is it just me, or does she hold her fingers up on one of her crossed hands, like the same way? Isn't this something that Mia also used to do in Ace Attorney? I'm not sure. I may be wrong. Anyways, I did some asking around while you were haggling. Supposedly, the McCoy Tavern should be north of here. If my tip is correct, this should be the place. Wait, this is the McCoy Tavern? Baby, I'm sorry. With the states that it's in, calling it a tavern is being pretty generous. You find it hard to believe that this was a secret meeting place for dissidents. But now that you think about it, maybe that's the entire point. The tavern has been shut down for years. Nowadays, McCoy just uses it to host his rallies. Rallies? Although, I do wonder how they've been keeping themselves afloat. Wow, he came out of nowhere. That scared me. Hey, you lot! The McCoy Tavern is closed. Be right back! Baby break! Baby break number 2. Give me a second, guys. We're back. Baby was fine. She just dropped her pacifier. She's alright now. I think. Yeah, she looks fine. Hey, you lot, the McCoy Tavern is closed. A gruff man approaches your carriage as you step out of it. He's eyeing you and Miss Tamura, a clear look of contempt on his face. I take it that you're Flintheart McCoy. I am. What of it? I can't do gruff voices. My voice doesn't go deep enough. Maybe I just give him this voice for the rest of the game. Occupation unemployed. Name Flintheart McCoy. Oh, we found him. Well, he looks real angry. Sorry for not writing ahead of time, but my name is Ruby Tamura. I wanted to speak with you. Ruby Tamura. Wait, the Ruby Tamura? Any animosity he initially had immediately vanishes. He lets out a laugh. It's as if he was meeting an old friend. Why didn't you say so? Come on in. I can't do gruff voices without going too loud, and I can't go too loud because baby's sleeping behind me. Yeesh. You didn't expect someone like him to know about Miss Tamura. Wow, judgy much. But you suppose it makes sense. They will fight against the same enemy, the aristocrats, albeit in different ways. Sorry about the mess. We haven't exactly been... Well, anyways, what brings you here? I take it you didn't journey all this way to stay at my wrecked tavern. I'm here on behalf of a client. We have a proposition that you might be interested in. Could we talk somewhere more private? Sure, the kitchen's empty. The kitchen. Great. Tyrion, stay here while I speak with McCoy. What? Don't you need my help? There's no need. Like hell there's no need. If she's trying to make a deal with Flintheart, you can easily read his thoughts to figure out what he wants. Oh, she's angry. You desperately want to object, but she shoots you a stern look that makes you freeze up. You meekly look away from her. Yeah, I would meekly look away too if that was the look she gave me. You spend quite an amount of time waiting in the dining area of the tavern. It's already been hours since Miss Tamora and Flintheart went to talk in the kitchen. You can hear faint murmurs from behind the closed door. You've been resisting the urge to eavesdrop, but even from here, you can tell that their conversation is slowly becoming more frustrated. After hours? Only? Frustrated? I would have thought people would be throwing things at each other. Are they still not done yet? Well, it's a good thing you always bring a chess set around. Excuse me? You bring out the small chessboard that you've carried around since you were a child. Chess can be played with one person, and you've always taken advantage of that. I did not know that. Checkmate. You win against yourself, this time as black. I've played 10 games already, and I've won 7 out of 10 as black. Hello? White is statistically been shown to be more successful. No. Unbeknownst to you, you're thinking out loud. So why am I performing so much better when playing as black? Hello? You still don't notice her, and you're verbalizing your thoughts just as fast as you're thinking them. Oh, a deep dive thinker, are we? I like that. Am I becoming overconfident as white because it has a first mover advantage? Or perhaps that very advantage is affecting my choices and causing me to play in a suboptimal manner. If a personal quirk is making me play illogically, then I need to correct it. Hey! What? How long have you been standing there? It's about time you noticed me. I've been trying to talk to you for a while now. Oh, sorry. Do you know where my dad is? Your dad? Flintheart McCoy. I'm his daughter, Celeste. Wow. Damn, girl. You got a daddy like that? You must take after your mother. Occupation mercenary. Oh, Flintheart is talking to my mentor right now. Is that your mother? Is that your mother, Tyrion Cuthbert? Is she your mother? Aw, I really wanted to show him something. Do you know when they'll be done? I don't know. They've been speaking in the kitchen for a while now. You hear Flintheart and Miss Tamora's voices getting louder and more frustrated. But Celeste doesn't seem to notice. Her eyes are focused on your chessboard. This is chess, right? Are you playing against someone? Oh, I'm playing against myself, actually. Oh, that's... You feel a judgmental stare. But playing alone helps me develop new strategies. Plenty of professionals do it. Hey, I'm not the type to shame a man for playing with himself. That's... Relax, I'm just joking. Anyways, if you're still waiting for your mentor, do you want to play a game? Do you want to play a game? Oh, you know how to play? Sure, I've read about this before. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I thought I gave her a saw voice and somehow it turned into Batman. She's read about it? Ugh, this table is so dusty. Celeste takes a seat on the other side of the table. She tries to set up her side of the board, but fumbles with the pieces. She stares at one of them, confused. How do I arrange these things again? Well, she's got an arcane art transmutation, down there. That's interesting. It's the first one, I think. A part of you regrets accepting her challenge, but it would be impolite to back out now. Here, I'll arrange them for you. I wonder what those pictures are in the frames of the wall of the tavern at the back. It looks interesting. Thanks. Checkmate. You defeat her in 2 moves. Oh, I think that's only possible in a very specific chess move. Wait, what? Already? How did you do that? You decide against telling her what the name of that mage was. Yeah, it's a very... it's considered rude to play this move in a chess tournament, I remember, but I can't remember what the name was either. Rematch me! I want a do-over! Sure, why not? It's not as if you have anything better to do. Celeste's brow furrows as she tries to decide on her next move, but she hasn't realized that the game is already finished. Here! She moves her knight into a position to attack your queen. It should have stopped your assault on her king, but... checkmate. A scholar's mate this time. What? Come on, how do you keep doing that? You look at the closed door to the kitchen. Flintheart and Miss Tamora's discussion is becoming louder. Doesn't sound like they'll be done anytime soon. Again, I'll definitely beat you this time. For someone who clearly never played before, she's quickly improving with each game. It's impressive. She's observing your strategies and adapting them. With the way she's playing now, she could even defeat a nationally ranked noble. What the hell? How long have those people been chatting in the kitchen? Excuse me, Flintheart, your daughter's becoming a national chess champion out here. Are you done yet? Checkmate. But even so, you've been playing this game a lot longer than she has. What was that blowing your own horn? How are you always one step ahead of me? It's like you're reading my mind. Oh, are you cheating, Tyrion? As if you'd even need to. Just one more game. I'll get you this time. Hello, Cuthbert. Miss Timura emerges from the kitchen with Flintheart. Why does she call me Cuthbert? My name's Tyrion, last name Cuthbert. Why does she call me Cuthbert? They both look mentally exhausted. It looks like negotiations didn't go well. Oh, hi, Dad. Oh, hello, sweetie. I can't do it. Flintheart looks irritated, but as soon as he sees Celeste, he quickly puts on a smile. You wonder what their discussion was about. What's this? Some kind of game? Miss Timura glances at pieces on the board. Don't feel too bad about losing to him. He's nationally ranked. Oh, you're a professional. Is that why you're wearing a suit? No, chess is just a hobby. I'm actually a defense attorney. An attorney? Speaking of which, we should probably be on our way. Aye, sorry for refusing you after you came all this way. I respect what you're doing, but I want nothing to do with your mage friends. Oh no, that made her sad. Oh, 'cause she's got an arcane art. You wonder what he meant by that. Was Miss Timura trying to introduce him to one of our clients? Anyways, it is getting late. If you leave now, you won't get back to the city until morning. She's right. There's a bunch of bandits and brigands out there. Wouldn't want you running into them this late. I guess you have a point. We've plenty of empty rooms that you can stay in until morning. It's the least I can do after you came all this way. Well, if it's not too much trouble, we might as well stay here until tomorrow. The tavern is shut down, but we still have some sheets and blankets. I'll go get the rooms ready. She's so excited about this, I love it. Celeste and Flintheart leave the dining room area to get your rooms ready. You're left in the dining room with Miss Timura. So, I take it that negotiations didn't go well? No, I didn't expect him to be so stubborn. Honestly, I have no idea what that man has against mages. A little investigation is in order. Well, there is one way to find out. Why are you being so secretive? If your business with Flintheart is related to our clients, I can help. It wasn't important, and your presence was not necessary. That's such an obvious lie, but you can't read a single thought from her mind. She's had years of practice hiding her thoughts from the Eye of Horus. That must be exhausting. Celeste enthusiastically came back downstairs, but she seems to have noticed the tension between you and your mentor. Sorry to interrupt, but your rooms are ready now. Right. Thank you. Ooh, pretty place. I kinda like the sort of infinity wall thing going on. An awkward silence hangs in the air as you and Miss Timura head upstairs. You reach the upper hallway and see the two rooms that Celeste prepared for you. Miss Timura stops before entering her room. You were playing chess with Flintheart's daughter earlier. Was she any good? Not at first, but she got a lot better as we kept playing. I'm sorry for leaving you there for so long. I didn't expect our conversation to last that long. No, it's fine. It was nice playing against her. I see. Well, I suppose you are at that age. No, it's not like that. It's just that outside of tournaments, I never really get to play against anyone other than myself. And you only ever want to play shogi against me. Because shogi is clearly superior. It's complete anarchy is what it is. You just bring fallen pieces back to life like some kind of necromancer. It adds depth. Dropping adds a dimension of play that isn't present in chess. You sternly look at each other, your positions already made. It's quite funny because I envision her as a shogi piece and him as a chess piece, just like glaring at each other across this board, like. After a few moments of silence, you both burst out laughing. Well, that's a nice smile. It's the first smile we've seen from her this game. I'm sorry if it looks like I don't trust you. I know that you just want to help. But there are some things about my work that I just can't tell you about yet. One day, when the time is right, I'll tell you everything. Red flag, death flag, death flag. Right, I'm sorry for prying. I just want to show you I'm ready to be an attorney like you. You are. I know you are. The rare praise from your mentor catches you off guard. Anyways, get some rest. You should mentally prepare yourself for the journey tomorrow. Oh my god, it's gonna be horrible. You completely forgot about the carriage ride back. You can already feel your stomach churning in protest. Oh. You lay in the bed that the McCoys prepared for you. I'm eating a dried yogurt piece, it's great. And as you close your eyes, you slowly drift into a deep slumber. As this happens, you feel something invasive. Oh dear. Your mind drifts away, and you feel yourself being pulled elsewhere. What the heck? You find yourself in a surreal and unsettling landscape. You're fairly certain that you're dreaming right now. But some instinct in the back of your mind tells you that something is fundamentally wrong about this. Oh my god, what the hell? You see a woman in the far distance. She's staring directly at you. What presence? She's murmuring something, but you can't quite make it out. Is she trying to say something to you? Okay, I'm gonna take a quick pause here and check on the baby. Give us a sec. We are back. So let's get into it. We're just getting into very creepy territory here. Finally. Found. Oh. Okay, that actually scared me. I was not prepared for that. Wow, my heart. Whoo. But I think she said, I finally found you Heavensborn, whatever that means. You can't exactly remember what that woman said to you. But whatever her words were, they sent a piercing chill down your spine. It wasn't the words that sent a chill down my spine. Your breath is heavy and your heart is beating at 100 miles per hour. Oh my god, I'm really upset. That break happened at such a bad time. Calm down, it was just a dream. At least that's what you tried to tell yourself. Please, just let me explain. I don't want to hear it. You hear the voices of Celeste and Flintheart ring out from downstairs. It must be extremely late. What could they possibly be arguing about at this hour? I want you out of my house! Out! A dead silence lingers in the air before you hear someone rush out of the tavern. Ooh, harsh. Whoever left slammed the door behind them. What was that all about? I wonder if our mentor heard it too. It's none of your business. You only met those two today. It'd be best not to get involved in their family affairs. And as you tell yourself that, a brief image of Celeste's smile appears in your mind. Damn it. You slowly make your way out of the room. Okay, look, this game has proven that it's not beyond shocking me, so this is a little nerve-wracking. But the hallway is nearly pitch black. You can barely see a few inches ahead of you. You have to watch your step to avoid tripping. Oof. You run into Flintheart, who was slowly walking up the stairs. You know what this game is missing? Individually drawn anime cuts, like anime style cutscenes, like the ones you get in VN novels. Because honestly, the image of running into this tall dude in the dead of night in an old creepy tavern is like, oof. Even this close, it's hard to see his expression in the darkness. Sorry, I just heard. Right, I forgot you two were. His words trail off. Is everything okay? Upset and scared? Sad and scared? Sorry, I'm just going to. You awkwardly shimmy past Flintheart to head down the stairs. He doesn't move out of your way. It's clear his mind is elsewhere. You arrive at the dining room, but you don't see Celeste anywhere. Honestly though, it's hard to tell with how dark the room is. Celeste? Are you still here? You don't receive an answer. You remember hearing someone slam a door earlier. Your eyes are drawn to the tavern entrance. Celeste? No answer. Celeste? Where are you? Ugh. The merchant you spoke with before steps out from his shop holding a lantern. He appears to be irritated by all the noise you've been making. You're that kid from before. Do you have any idea what time it is? This ain't the city, you can't just make noise like this. Right, sorry. I was just looking for Celeste. Who? Celeste McCoy? Flintheart's daughter? The merchant's expression becomes a little colder. Do you know them? What do you want with that bastard? That damn mage. Oh! What? Those two probably woke up half the street with their yelling. I don't need you keeping us up too. If I hear you making any more noise, I'm going to call the town guard. Before you can get a word in, the merchant walks back to his home in a huff. You look around, but you still don't see any sign of Celeste. You decide to continue searching. I can't believe I said those things to her. She'll never forgive me for this. I see your temper is as short as ever, Flintheart. You! Honestly, how do you live in this darkness? Look so. What are you doing here? And how dare you bring that witchcraft into my home? Whoa. You've been busy lately. Your little rallies have gained quite a lot of support. Too much support for my family's liking. And what, you came all this way to convince me to stop? You have my word. If you stop spreading dissidence, no harm will come to you or your family. That's a threat. Ah, your word is as good as the dirt you lick off King Olivia's boots. As if I'd ever trust the words of a murderer like you. Ooh, strong words there. Flintheart, please. As someone you once called a friend, I'm only going to ask you one time. Friend? Friend! I'll be dead in the ground before I ever call the likes of you a friend. Oh, my dude, are you okay? Get out of my house. I don't have time for your nonsense. Is he extending a hand? Unfortunately, I don't think you'll have much time for anything. Ugh. What happened? What did he do? Damn it. Damn it! Flintheart, you fool! Why couldn't you have just listened to me? Rudolph, I require— oh, this is where we were. You killed him! Alert the town guard. Tell them that you saw his daughter fleeing the scene. Yep, this is where we picked up. At once, sir. And now we're back, are we? You've been searching for Celeste for a while. How long have you been outside? 2 hours? 3? That's a lot of commitment to find one girl you just spoke to and played chess with today. However long it's been, it's clearly taking a toll on you. Yeah, don't forget you've got a bumpy carriage ride tomorrow. Where is she? What am I going to do now? I can't believe she popped up. You hear a faint voice. Could it be? Oh! As you peer behind an old tree, you finally find her. She looks just as tired as you are, probably even more so. Her eyes are puffy and red, but she's doing her best to give you a slight smile. I've been looking all over for you. Oh, sorry. I'm guessing we woke you up. Is everything okay? It's nothing. It was just an argument. But from the way she reacted, this is clearly not common. But it's none of your business. You decide not to pry further. Have you been looking for me all this time? I have. Thank you. But I'm okay now. You should head back. What about you? I think I'm going to stay out a little longer. You feel that you should mind your own business, but I'm sure whatever happened between you two, it's nothing you can't talk out. It doesn't happen a lot, but sometimes Miss Timora and I get into fights too. But no matter what happens, we're always able to talk about it. Sorry, I know it's none of my business. No, I really appreciate it. Thank you. You're right. Let's go back. Those were a very interesting mix of feelings. What? You come back to the McCoy Tavern. But it's now surrounded by several carriages and people clad in plate armor. Is that the Inquisition? What? The Arcane Inquisition. They're an order of knights that investigate crimes committed using magic. As you say the word crime, you and Celeste share a glance and come to the same realization. Both of you rush towards the tavern, but Celeste outpaces you by a large margin. What? No! No! I can't hear the scream with a baby in the background. She reaches the tavern before you, and before anyone can stop her, she takes a look inside the inn. Whatever she saw makes her cry out in anguish. She drops to the ground in tears. There she is. Oh, this is a Batman voice. Celeste McCoy, by authority of the Wyvern Guard Crown, you're under arrest. Upon seeing Celeste, one of the knights steps forwards and grabs her. Surprisingly, she's able to break free from his grip and tries to push further into the tavern. Noticing the commotion, 3 other knights rush to grab her and begin dragging her away. She kicks and screams against them, desperately trying to break free. Even between the 3 knights, taking all of their strength to subdue her. What are you doing to her? Oh, it's not him, sorry, it's me. What are you doing to her? What's going on here? Tyrion! Miss Timura approaches you. You breathe small sigh of relief when you see that she's okay. Miss Timura? Ah, I should have known he was one of yours. Just stay out of our way. Miss Timura, what's going on? Why is the Inquisition here? I'm surprised myself, but from what I understand, Flintheart McCoy has been murdered. Murdered? Oh yay! It automatically gave me a prompt to save. And have we reached 1 hour yet? Yep, we not yet. We have just got about 2 more minutes, but it seems like a good place to stop. I know it wasn't a full round hour given the amount of baby breaks we've been taking, but I think this was a good start, a good introduction to this game, Attorney of the Arcane, and hopefully, there will be days where I stream without having baby in the background because it'll be my husband's turn to take care of her. So yeah, then we can do fewer breaks and possibly longer runs depending how excited we are for this. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this has been going. So thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for watching. If you're watching on VOD, thank you so much for taking the time. And we'll be back hopefully on Monday, same time. Ta-ta!